Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Missouri. Thought I'd do a garden update. I'll start out with my cantaloupe. As you can see, they're doing pretty well, blooming. I have a few melons coming up. I have 6 plants in a 4x4, and I just keep turning the vines inside the box. I think next year I'm going to need more space for the cantaloupe. But if you'll look, let me see if I can get a peek. Yeah, there we go. I got a couple of them this size. Still got a lot of growing to do, but it's a start. I'm pretty proud of that. Over here, I have my squash and my zucchini. They're doing well. I have a couple of squash and zucchini I need to pull out of here today. There's one of the zucchini, kind of shaped weird. I don't know if they cross-pollinated or what. And there's a squash that needs to come out. And I think I have another zucchini around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. Right there. So I've been picking squash and zucchini out of here to last a week. I'm thinking next year I need more, which is fine because this was just an experiment this year. So now I know that they will grow here. So next year I will have a bigger bed for them. And here I have a mixture of all kinds of different stuff. I have some rainbow Swiss chard, which was an experiment, and next year I probably will not grow Swiss chard. We've eaten some of it and we just don't care for it. So I think next year I'm going to trade that in on some bok choy, because we do like bok choy. I have some carrots. I don't know when they'll be ready. For now, I'm just letting them grow. They had a slow start. I have some eggplant that is blooming. Doing well. A couple of bugs have eaten on it. I've treated it with a mixture of vegetable oil, garlic, and sage. And this seems to ward the bugs off for a few days and then come back and spray again. But so far that mixture has saved all my plants. Here I have some Brussels sprouts that is just starting. Got some little Brussels sprouts there, and I got about 4 plants of those. Something new I've never grown. I have some red leaf lettuce thrown in here and there. It looks pretty good. It needs to be harvested out today. Then I have a couple of broccoli plants, and I have some heads forming. They're looking really good. Again, a couple bugs got to it, so I need to treat it again. Oh, what else do I have? Oh, I have some turnip greens. We don't necessarily care for turnips, but we do like eating the greens. Although I've kind of let them overgrow this time, so the rabbits will probably get those bigger leaves. They love it. Nice little treat for them that they enjoy. Over here, I have a tomato plant in a pot. It's got a few little green tomatoes on it, but overall it's not doing all that great. We'll see what happens with it. And then I planted, I don't know what they are, they're strawberries. They were growing wild in the yard for the 3 years we've been here, and we just kept cutting it down with the mower. This year dug up a couple of them and put them in this bed to see what would happen, and not much happened. They grew and they get these little blossoms on them, but I don't expect too much. So we'll see what happens with those next year. I might go buy some strawberry plants and plant them next year. Over in the next 4x4, I have once again a mixture of things. I have some parsley. It is a very slow growing plant. And I only had one to come up. I think I planted two, but only one come up. Definitely need more parsley next year. I have some oregano, another slow growing plant. Again, I will need more next year. I have some sage, and I cannot remember what variety of sage that is, but it's doing really well. Then I just have some table onions here. We trim them back for the green tops. I have a stevia plant that I have. The leaves, when you eat the leaves, are sweet, but I've picked a few to put in my lemon or lime water, and it doesn't sweeten that up, so I need to figure out how to use the stevia. I have some basil that is beginning to go to seed soon, and I have spinach in this plant or bed, and I need way more spinach next year. In fact, I just added a new bed that I'm working on. I don't know if spinach will grow in the fall or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Here is our tomato plants, and we're having some issues with these. Maybe someone can tell me what's going on. I have tons of tomatoes, green tomatoes, but we have to watch them. Here we go. Let's see if the camera will pick this up. I'm going to have to pick this and have fried green tomato or something. Green tomato relish. It keeps getting brown spots on it, and if we don't pick it right away, it will rot on that area. I don't know what that is. Does anyone know how to cure that? If so, I would appreciate it if you'd leave a comment. Thank you. And around to the end here, I have just some green leaf lettuce. We've picked many salads out of that so far, and it's due to be picked again. And then we have some peppers. I think mostly banana peppers. All of our others didn't do well. We have some more peppers planted down here that just aren't growing. I guess the tomatoes are taking over it. This little guy has been about 4 inches for 2 months now. Some cherry tomatoes. You can see lots and lots of tomatoes. Oh, we got one up there that's ready to pick too. Over on my next bed, I have a couple varieties of cucumbers. They're doing well. I'm trying to train them up the trellis there, and I may have overdone it because you can see some of the root system or stem systems, so I hope the sun doesn't bake those. But I've got a couple of cucumbers here that's ready to pick too. Again, some weird shaped cucumber. I think they must have cross-pollinated or something. Yeah, I've got several cukes here that needs to be picked. And the next 4x4 behind me are some sweet red onions. We've been cutting the tops of those, keeping those down. We love eating the green tops. There's quite a few of those in the 4x4 box. And then here is our potato box, which we need to bring in some more dirt and get it mounded up again. These are all white potatoes. And then we have one sweet potato here on the end. They all seem to be doing very well. I'm not sure what they'll yield, but we'll find out. And then over here, which I still need to build a bed for at some point, I have some okra, and I had transplanted some spinach over here as well, just a couple plants here and there. But I noticed today that my okra has okra growing. Won't be long now and I'll be able to have some fresh okra. Another couple days or so. So I'm really excited about that. And then over here, in just another plot, which eventually I will build a bed around, is my corn. And when I bought the seeds, I just saw that it said sweet corn, so I picked it up and got it planted. And then a couple weeks later, rereading the package, I realized I had picked up a package of some kind of miniature corn. These plants will only get up to about 4 feet tall. And I've got a couple here that's already 4 foot. It's already doing its thing, and we've got corn started here. There's some corn silk. So that's looking good. I planted them too far apart, I realize now, so next year I can get a lot more corn in here by planting them closer than I did this year. And then over against the fence there, I have some more of the same corn. And that's pretty much it for this year on the garden. I am looking for ways to expand, so if anyone has ideas on how to get more beds in this space, feel free to leave some comments. Oh, here's the new bed I put up against the chicken coop to grow fall spinach and some more lettuce. We'll see if it works or not. It's pretty shaded there, but it does get sun, so I'm going to give it a try. It may not work. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Appreciate any comments and subscriptions. Talk to you later.